Okay. Did you receive the picture? Vous avez reçu la photo?
Oui, Rabbi.
Yes, Rabbi.
Okay. Benetton, can you help me for the reading?
I'm ready.
So we start from the Pasuk 20. On commence à partir du Pasuk 20. He said, Be'orach tzedakah al-er v'to'or netivot mishpat. Je suis avec persévérance la voie de la justice et sentier de l'équité. 20. 20. Chapter 8, Pasuk 20.
Oh, that's good. Okay, 22. I lead in the path of righteousness, amid the pathway of justice.
En donnant à ceux qui m'aiment des biens en partage, en remplissant leur trésor.
I have wanted to bequeath to those who love me. I shall fill their storehouses.
So this is the pasuk we are studying for 2 weeks now. And Ishrai is commenting a lot this pasuk. Donc c'est le pasuk qu'on voit depuis 2 semaines. Et Ishrai le commente de manière abondante. Let's read what comes next. So I remind you, it's the wisdom who is talking. C'est la chokma qui parle. Il dit, l'Éternel me créa au début de son action, antérieurement à ses œuvres, dès l'origine des choses. On est tout.
I shall make me as the beginning of his ways, before his deeds of yore.
So what does it mean? The Chokhmah was here before everything. So who is Chokhmah? C'est-à-dire que la Chokhmah était là avant toute chose. C'est qui Chokhmah? C'est Torah? Chokhmah is Torah? You agree, Rabbi Nathan Hanan?
I had also a remote on this, but maybe if it is Chokmah, then it's Chokmah Elyon.
Why you say that? Because
so I have to look at the Patzufim. We have got the Ketel, we have got Abba, and we have got the Ima here, that here. So Chokmah is here, whereas the Ketel, the crown is, because we have got the concept that everything is in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I'm not maybe, in Ketel, we have got also Chokmah there.
Yeah.
And whereas here in Abba here, which is a Chokmah, it's not at the level of Ketel, maybe. I don't.
So you said, so Abishman say Chokhmah is Torah. You say no, maybe Chokhmah here is the upper Chokhmah. La Chokhmah là, c'est la Chokhmah Elyona. If we consider that the Chokhmah said, Hashem created me at the beginning of his actions. You have actions in English? Create me at the beginning?
It says deed.
It's deeds. It's not deeds. It's Darko. C'est pas deeds. C'est derrière. What is derrière? Al-Pisod.
Yesod.
Yesod. So you're talking about Keter? Talking about Yesod.
No, it's talking about yes.
Let's see, on va regarder. One more pasuk. Et il continue. Dès les temps antiques, je fus formé, tout comme au commencement, bien avant la naissance de la terre. See? Yes.
I have reigned for all time, from the beginning, from before there was the earth.
Which earth? Eretz Tarton, Eretz Elion. What is Eretz Elion? It's Tov. Even not. Because she's the pasuk. Ve'aretz aita tov vabo.
C'est un caractéristique de la terre.
Ouais. And that's the Tohu is related to Eretz. They say I was before Eretz. So if it's Tohu Bohu, it's Eretz, right? They say Eretz aita tov vabo. So what is Chokhmah? Choshev.
But you said the beginning of creation. So the before Choshev was the Ruach.
Choshev.
So it makes sense that we say that
Why Choshev? Qui Chokhmah. Parfait. Chokhmah.
Tu peux tourner la caméra un petit peu.
Koharma, oui. It's the Kohar. What is the Kohar? It's the Kohot. What are the Kohot? It's the Kohot of the Otiyot. So we cannot say that Chokhmah here is the Torah. The Torah needs letters.
the Otiyot come from the Korot. So the Torah come from the Korot.
Well, I mean, not that original form. You say Torah, it's Chokhmah. Do you have Torah with what 22 letters? So it means that the Chokhmah here is not the Torah. Because the Torah needs 22 letters. The 22 letters, it's already the expression of the 48 Kohot when they become to exist. And they say, I was there before any existence. So what is that? Is the Kohot. What is the heart of the Kohot? Koharma.
They didn't want to say it. They just said Torah.
What did they say, Pekawat?
Because you say Hashem, Hamisha Kenim, Kana, Akadosh Baruch Hu. So Hashem gets 5 possessions for him. Ba'olam, the Elohim Torah. So you say the first is Torah. Say
Ba'olam.
right.
They don't say Ba'olam.
Donc une Atzilut, ça serait sous la forme de la Torah, mais quand tu vas dans le Kosher, on est dans les Torah.
C'est pas Ba'olam.
It said in the beginning of creation. Was a Choshev? Wasn't the Ruach before the Choshev? Was it the beginning of creation?
It depends which order you look at the pasuk. Pasuk, it's Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Ve'haaretz hayta tova bo'u. Ve'roa Elohim al penei hamayim. Where's the Choshev? It's even not quoted. So it depends how you explain it. Or you go from the bottom to the top. I go to the top, to the bottom.
Yeah. So how do we learn that you have Ruach, the Choshev, and you have Bohu? So, okay, so it's the beginning. So I didn't understand. So I didn't understand.
You have to correct with another sugya telling you that the Choshev created the light.
Yeah.
So when you say it, the day starts with the night, then that the Choshev is before the day.
Yeah, 100%.
So if I say that the bow is the day, you say that.
Yeah, the Choshev is on top of it. But and the Ruach is on top of that also.
Yeah, well, look,
Okay, so when you're saying, when you say beginning of creation, we're actually doing the action, first action of the Choshev. Even the Ruach was
it was the action, you build it with the foot, Kohot.
yes.
Sof Maaseh,
Yeah.
Machshava Tchila.
And that,
So your action starts in your brain out.
the letters in your mind.
With the Kohot.
Exactly.
The Kohot.
And that's why the Choshev is the beginning of creation.
That's why the Chosher is the beginning before the creation.
Yeah, beginning before creation.
Because Chochma is Koharma.
Yeah, okay. Not Ruach, but
What is Koharma? Before we start, I want to to give you some aspect of the Siddur because we are writing. You think it's the Siddur. What is Koarma? Why are you talking about Ma when we are just at the beginning? There is no Parsufim. Why are you talking about Koarma? Just say Koar.
This ma is for Adam.
Yes, you have a name Ma at the beginning.
So something about ma is also Gematria Adam.
Before that, you have a name Ma at the beginning. Est-ce qu'on a un nom Ma avant la création? Non?
C'est création quoi?
No. At the beginning, we have only Abba and Ima. Only Ab Sag. All the kings were from Sag. What is Ma? Ma is the tikkun of Sag broken. So Ma is Ma. Ma is Ada. C'est quoi Ma? C'est Ada. So this Ma is in the cohort. Ce Ma-là, il est dans les cohorts. What does it mean? It's not the Ma that you will see in the broken vessels and now you have to create an F king. It means that in the cohort from the beginning, what was there? Ada. Yes. Koarma. So who is this Ma? That you say? Mashiach. Who is Mashiach? No. Roi est le
Roi, yes.
Roi.
The pronoun Mashiach.
Exactly. So if Roi is on the top of Roshah, which is on the top of the bone, or the top of Tou, so Roi Elohim is the Ma. And what is the Roshah? It is Korah.
Where do you find the Korah?
Who is your Korah?
There's my Korah.
Your first Korah.
My first Korah is go to the Otshin.
Simple. C'est qui ta première force?
Your son.
No, your first, not your second. No, your wife.
Ah oui, avant
She take one seat, nothing. She create a baby, human being. Torah, mitzvot, seeing, working, eating.
So we are Ma and our wife are Korah.
Exactly. What do we do when we do the covenant with the letters? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait pour faire covenant avec les lettres? We take something and we build with the letters something real. Who does that? The night. That is the night woman. Roshah.
Every woman have the aspect of
They are Roshah. We are they. We are young. Only you.
in the upper world, they come before.
Of course. But they give birth to the night, give birth to the day. They are higher than us. It's written in the Datut Vuna.
The night comes first.
Before the day. Just bracket to. Okay, let's go back to the text.
Là, tu peux faire un lien avec ce que Ben Israël avait dit avec le ma. Il rentre dans ce cas-là qui est mis avec les Milouim.
C'est ça?
C'est de ça qu'on parle.
Ouais.
Okay.
Exactement.
So, quand on
Je pense qu'on est encore de macho.
est...
Ouais, on peut laisser les machos.
Ouais.
Là, je parle pas à toi, je parle à quelqu'un.
Ouais.
Okay. Donc, so let's go back in the text. Let's see now how he comments the same pasuk we see for 2 weeks now. Alors qu'on me commente le même pasuk qu'on voit depuis 2 semaines. Here. We say, we read that, Adam, we read, Teva. Tout ça, on a vu. Veine. Basically, he said the purpose of understanding what are these treasures that the Chokhmah gives to us. C'est quoi ces trésors que la Chokhmah nous donne? Il dit, c'est en résumé le fait d'être construit comme un Adam. It's the purpose to be built like one Adam, not Ish and not Gever and not Enosh. Like c'est Rabbi Shimon, what is Ma? It's Adam in the Gematria. So we see that from in the Koar Ma, which is Chokhmah, from the beginning we have Adam is here. That's why the purpose is to achieve the 8th king, which is after the 7 kings. Adam is the real Ma, the real Adam. And now we are in Ine, only not Ine. We want to explain more. What is that treasure that the Torah, the Chokhmah gives to us? So that's the treasure que la Chokhmah nous donne. והנה, עוד יש לישראל שם אחד המשפיע להם דווקא. Say only to Israel, not only. To Israel, we have another name who gave to us abundance. On a un autre nom qui nous envoie et nous influence de manière positive. Ve'u Shem Shaddai. This is the nom Shaddai. Keep in mind what we saw in the Rabbi Shimon. That Shvi'i is the kollel of Abba and Ban, meaning Bach. It's Shimon and Yochai. So from Shvi'i, I have Shaddai. I had 2. Kollel Shela Pratim. Shimon Bar Yochai. Shin Bet Yud. If I had Shimon and Yochai, I have 2. So Shin Bet Yud plus 2. Shin Yud Dalet. Shaddai. Donc il dit quoi? So, on avait vu, ce qu'on a vu à Rabbi Shimon, il dit qui? Yadoua Sheshem Ze Mashpia Le Baale Brit Kodesh Davka. So this name is particular. It's not like the other names. Avaya, you can get it because it's so high that he fulfills and builds everything. Avaya, tu peux l'avoir parce que c'est tellement haut que tout le monde en est nourri. But Shaddai, it's only when you Brit Milah is holy. C'est que quand ta Brit elle est Kodesh. If not, you have no connection with that name. So what is higher? That's why you see, it tells you that the Chosher is led by who? Shaddai.
Shaddai, la Midrash dit Shaddai, c'est le nom qu'Hachem m'a dit pour construire le monde, mettre des barrières. Si tu connais ce nom-là, ça fait, si tu arrives à être contact ce nom-là, tu as la capacité de manipuler la création.
De mettre des nouvelles bordures. You can put new borders when you know how to use that name. That's why Avaya, everybody can call after it because it's full of Rachamim. Shaddai is the name of Dinim. Why? Because you are putting boundaries. Shaddai is a nom de din. Tu mets des limites. So not everybody can handle the din when you want. Tu peux pas gérer le din quand tu veux. Asking for pity, yes, everybody can ask. Tout le monde peut accéder. But Shaddai, it's particular. That's why he said, I reveal myself to the fathers through the name Shaddai, El Shaddai. We always thought that no, Moshe received a higher level of revelation. Yes, for sure. But actually, what the Father had to do is to create boundaries, borders, to create a Ham singular of people or chosen people with specificity. That's why they had to put boundaries. Say, we don't mix, we don't eat, we don't dress, we don't do like this and that. C'est ça qu'il devait créer tout par le Shem Shaddai. Parce qu'il fallait mettre une délimitation autour de notre peuple, comment on mange, comment on s'assoit, comment on s'habille, comment on fonctionne. So meaning, with Avaya, you don't create boundaries because it's Rachamim. It's open. And with Shaddai, 12 tribes, Eretz Kenan, Luchot, Asarat Dibrot, 630 mitzvot, all this. With boundaries. So you get Shaddai.
J'ai 2 questions. I have 2 questions. The first one is, how is it possible to do Kabbalah Ma'asit without being connected to their name? Because it seems that if you're connected to their name, then there's no danger in you person doing Kabbalah Ma'asit, like true or false. The second question is, could we say that not so much Moshe Rabbeinu received a higher revelation, just a more accessible one? Because if he had received the revelation of the Torah from El Shaddai, from Yesod, then only very select few people would ever have access to
Exactly.
the Torah.
Exactly. For Kabbalah Masid, everybody who's attracted by that, what I receive from the masters is like this. They have pas gomme in the Brit Milah. Tous ceux qui sont attirés par la Kabbalah Masid, ils les maîtrisent comme ça. ils sont abîmés dans la Brit Mila. Or, they will be soon. Ou bien ils vont tomber. Meaning that all this brings the unholiness, le manque de doucha de la Brit Mila t'amène à être triple charismatique. Or, tu en fais et tu vas tomber dans ça. Based on that, yes, we need a Torah where everybody can be connected. So the Torah, what Moshe had to bring down is to have to be open to everybody. Like c'est Rabbi Akiva. La Torah que Moshe l'amène doit être ouvert à tout le monde. But the Torah, that he says something very deep. The Torah that El Shaddai gives to you, for everybody, c'est pas pour tout le monde. So what is the Torah of El Shaddai? Zohar Kadosh, Kitve'ani, Kabbalah, Torah Aleph. It's hard, not everybody. Pas tout le monde peut accéder. Midot, tikkun. You with your wife once a week, after Shabbat, after Chatzot, and silence. Oh. Boundaries.
That's the problem with Hasidut. We're trying to make the Torah of El Shaddai accessible to everybody, regardless of of whether or not they fit.
This is the thing. Torah Bet, the Torah Aleph, and Hashem tells to Moshe, the Torah Bet is done from your obsolete. Torah Bet, il est fait à partir de l'obsolète, de ton détruit, from your waste. And he said, look, the Torah Aleph, there's too many boundaries. Il y a beaucoup de limites dans Torah Aleph. You can see. Look at the master that everybody admit that they are real masters in the level of soul. Regardez tous les maîtres qui sont vraiment des vrais maîtres du sol. Look at their life. They dress, they hide this, they hide the helms. They barely eat. You have to wake up at night, study at night, pray every morning at night. Don't exposing your body. You see, it's boundaries every time. Yes, to El Shaddai because it's boundaries, but it's El. That boundaries bring you to the Rachamim of Shaddai.
How's the Choshev? Must be a direct connection. The Kochot and Choshev.
Yes, like this. Let's say the Zohar, there's two places. The Zohar said that, first of all, in the first Daf Tedvav, the Zohar did on Daf Tedvav, that the name related to the Chosher is Elokim. Related to the bow, it's Tzevaot. Related to the Chosher, to the Tohu, it's Shaddai. And to Elokim, it's Havaya. And after a few pages after, it's there now, the level of the fathers who are basically acting in the roots of everything in the night, they use Shaddai. What does it mean? He said, remember what I told you before. The core, the power, the inner forces, la force intérieure of the Tohu come from the Chosher. So there is a direct connection between Elohim and Shaddai.
There must, I don't know how to express it, but there must be a connection of the Kochot to the Shaddai also.
Really?
Yeah, but to access it to the Siddur.
To bring the Shiddur 500 shekels. Put it on the table.
Shidduch or Siddur?
Siddur.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I was a little bit in my mind, Shaddai is in the world of Tohu. And what the Christians say, Dinim. We have learned in the past that Matan spoke to Moshe, they give the Torah. What is the relationship between Shaddai and the Matat? when it comes to the Torah of death we have, but it's also the Torah of Din.
Shaddai is what gives life to Matat. How? Because if you take the Kelim, Matat is Za, right?
Yes.
It's the Vav.
Yes.
The Kelim of the Sfirot of the Vav, what are the name of the Kelim of the Yesod? Shaddai. So he said that everything which is built inside of the Vav have to go where? In the place called Shaddai. So I prove here one more time that Shaddai is very essential for Matat. It's the place where he can become Tzaddik Yesod Olam.
It's the way my type expresses itself.
Exactly. But at the level of the bow.
Okay, not in the level pole.
Though Shaddai came and make orders. He came and he beat everything, like dictator. Okay. In the bow is also here. But where? On the other side. You get the essential places.
So the Shaddai and Bahu rules of the 70 nations.
No. Shaddai in bow is the aspect of the tzaddik. The tzaddik is based on the yesod. Is the foundation. So what are the name of the kelim of the yesod? Shaddai.
Yeah, but isn't my type on top of the 70 nations?
Yes, but what's the connection between this and that?
Because if Matat is the Vav and Shaddai is the clear expression of it, what's the expression of it to the 70 nations? Is it
70 nations, they also need boundaries, rules.
Yes.
So Shaddai have to be here.
Yeah. So he reigns over that.
It depends, because if you talk about Matat, if he's ruling, is that it means that the nations, they are not in the Matat's level, they are under.
Yeah. Or is it like the men's? The men? The
Maybe it depends which Zvarad you give from the men. But you cannot put the 70 nations in the level of Matat if you say that he is ruling on them. They are for sure under him.
Yeah.
So they are more connected to Eliyahu, Sandan. It will be more like that. But let's see. So he said the name Shaddai, Shaddai, il est mashpia. Is mashpia on the Baalei Brit Kodesh Davka. It's only give to you if you are only in your Brit Milah. Ça te donne que quand tu es Kadosh dans ta Brit Milah, tu aimes Israël, Asher Brit Kodesh Chatum Bebasram. So he said basically for him, Ben Ishai here, Rabbi Diagon. Il dit ici pour. Il dit en fait que tu t'appelles Israël quand la Brit elle est Kodesh. Your name is Israel only when your Brit is Kodesh. And you can confirm that you receive your Ashpah from Shaddai. If not, you're Amaret, you move forward, you will do better, but you are not at the level of Israel. Donc il dit, וכאשר עושים מילה או פריה לילד, אז נשלם בו שם שדי על ידי גילוי ההתרה שהיא בסוד יוד. כמו שאמר הכתובים המקובלים. So basically, the Brit Milah is what activates this possibility, because you reveal the final part of the Yesod of the kid, parce que dans la Brit Milah, en révélant la partie finale du Yesod de l'enfant, you build the name Shaddai in and on his body. You construis le nom Shaddai sur son corps. It means that he has the possibility to receive from it if he keep it only. C'est-à-dire qu'il a la possibilité de recevoir ça, s'il garde ça, Kadosh. But everyone who have no Brit Milah, he will never be able to connect to Shaddai.
So that means that every Jewish person, whether born into Ger was a Brit Mila done properly? So even according to Chat, you can achieve the level of it's not some unattainable.
Exactly.
By the tequila and the beer to actually bring everyone to the
Yes. Meaning that not only the Jew, you have some tribes, some population all over the world that practice Brit Milah. So what does it mean? Does this situation give them access to a certain level of Ruchaniyut? Yes.
Go to the El Shaddai, but not to the El Shaddai.
To the,
But not to the El Shaddai.
yeah, to Shaddai.
Shaddai, but not.
He's talking about Shaddai.
No, but I would think that in order for them, yeah, it gives you access to something higher. I would think to get access to El Shaddai, you have to do it with Shem of Avraham, not because a lot of them do it as a rite of passage for the boy. They have their own reasons, but they're not doing it to Shem of Avraham. So like it gives them something, but why would it give them access to El Shaddai if they're not doing like for the mitzvah that is in
There's two different things. We're talking about light and vessel. El Shaddai is the light. Basically, fulfill the word of prayer. Shaddai, it's a kli.
El Shaddai is light, Shaddai is
So now when we talk about kli, it's like to give yourself possibility to be able to receive. So everyone who make this action of Brit Milah has the possibility to receive the Ruchaniyut from Shaddai.
regardless of the Torah. It's the creator.
Même si vous pensez la péria,
Même si on va faire la prière. Non, il faut faire la prière.
Fuck.
Faire la prière. Mais on va dire que,
quand tu as dit qu'il y avait d'autres peuples là qui faisaient aussi la brite.
je vais expliquer. C'est-à-dire que when you talk about revealing the youth of Shaddai, someone who doesn't do the Piriya, does it hide the final part of the Yisod? No. It's sin. Right? Says what? So, can we say that there is an external aspect of Shaddai and an inner aspect of Shaddai? Yes. The inner aspect, it's really when the Moel knows that there is a very thin and transparent skin that we have to flip. But the guy don't know that. He just cut. Do we see the yod? Yes. Is the yod totally lighty? No. But what will happen in his life? He may have accident. What does it mean? Just one time you have some blood from that place. It means that that shell was removed or was with holes.
Hi,
Hi.
walking by.
Ah, you're welcome. Donc ça veut dire quoi? À partir du moment où il a coupé sa brit milah, mais il n'a pas fait piria, il va avoir des moments où cet endroit peut s'infecter, tu peux avoir une croûte, une blessure. From that moment, you can think that some part of that shell called piria who wasn't flipped was removed. But we do it in conversion moment with the kavanah. Now it's removed for sure. But concretely, seriously, when for people who convert, when they did it, did they saw any shell? No.
We saw the blood.
The rabbis, they don't say, oh, it's not the real Brit. You don't see it. They just say, because that skin is so thin, it's become one with the member. C'est une peau qui est tellement fine, devient un avec le monde. So it means that in a way, they are not so far to access to the Kedusha. So you see the Muslim, there's something.
So it's just it's Tipadam, we will fix so the Muslim if they want to be part of Israel. They have to do Tipadam.
Yeah, of course.
So this Tipadam is
The Kavanah is talking about. It's to give you access to the El Shaddai. C'est pour donner accès au El Shaddai. But when you cut it, we do see the Yod. If I see the Yod, so I can in a way say, oh, it's written Shaddai. After, if you go to the Dikduk, is the Yod of Shaddai lighting 1,100%? No. But is it here? Yes. Donc il dit quoi? That's why only to Israel there's connection to the name Shaddai. So what the connection with the treasures given by Chokhmah? C'est quoi le lien avec le trésor donné par la Chokhmah? Let's see. Biadoua, chez Shemze ou Meshadded, Me'arkot, ולכן אין מזל לישראל. יען כי על ידי זה ישתנה המזל להם מרע לטוב. So c'est what the purpose of his name? C'est quoi le but de ce nom-là? Meshadded. Me'arkot.
C'est comme un bandit.
Un bandit, il fait quoi?
Shodet, c'est pas comme un bandit qui attend au bord de la route.
Non. Pour t'attaquer, mais lui, il fait ça pour te protéger. Okay.
So Shodet, if I'm correct, is like abandoned. Waiting on the side of the road for a person to pass, and he says, hey, give me all your stuff.
So what the Shaddai is doing is standing here, protecting you in your mazal. If the Ainaha come, if the he said it, if any mazalot or influence also come, remove him. Donc c'est ce qui te permet d'être au-dessus du mazal. It will give you the possibility to be higher than the mazal. ולכן אין מזל לישראל. יען כי על ידי זה ישתנה המזל להם לרע לטוב. So this is exactly what changed your mazal from tov to ra. We repeat the same thing for many months. On fait la même chose pendant des mois et des mois et des mois et des mois. What does it mean? When your mazal is not so good, so they keep. It's all about the yesod. Stop thinking, no, maybe it's the chicken I eat for 1 week now. The yesod. Make it simple. Go straight. That's it.
It means that people who have, like the Ambulance style, who have Brit, and then, so meaning they're not totally out of the mazal. They in between. Can you say that because they need to this suit to be lighted to have the full Shaddai, like this they will be Meshoded. Are they Meshoded just by the fact that they have a Brit, or is it the full Meshoded come?
No, to avoid the fact that the mazalot have an influence on you, you have to have Shaddai and El Shaddai.
So only the full,
yeah. Yeah.
This is what is in the El Shaddai. It's always asking itself why.
In the current of the Mishnah.
Yes, that's right.
So let's see. What does it mean that the Chokhmah will keep some treasures for the people who love him? C'est-à-dire quoi que la Chokhmah va garder des trésors pour les gens qui l'aiment? Is that story with Shaddai? Because you getting Chokhmah, what do you really get? Koach. Ma. Meaning the kochot that we are doing They are the inner expression of the Chokhmah. The Kohot qu'on fait, that we are thinking, doing the Kavanot in every Sfirat HaOmer, Aleph, Yud, Yud, Vav, Bet, Dalet, Vav, and so on, they are the original expression of the Chokhmah. This is what brings you to be out of the loop called Mazal, chains, horoscope, bad eye, everything you want. Mhm.
Expression of Chokhmah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Chokhmah. Chokhmah is the possibility. If I did not understand, the Kohot are coming from the Kosher. It's the original place. So, in the above Kosher, is Ruach,
No,
no?
why is above? Yeah, above it, on
Yes,
the
above
top.
it. Yes,
On
on
the
top.
top,
So in other way, Chokhmah, if the Kohot are the expression of the Chokhmah, that means Chokhmah is at the level of Ruach,
No,
no?
Chokhmah is a code to express one reality called Koach Ma. If I change the letter of position, I will create the word Chokhmah.
Yes.
What is Chokhmah? Everybody brings that sugya in Hasidut. Chokhmah, Kwarma, Chokhmah, Kwarma. What does it mean actually? Chokhmah's identity is to be called the Koah of Ma. But what we explained at the beginning, what is Ma? It's Adar. What is Adar? The Ruach. The meaning that the Chokhmah is the Koah of Adar. Where do you find it? In the Choshen.
It's the call of the war.
Let me ask.
It's great.
Rabbi Pinchas.
Yeah.
Rabbi Pinchas. To confirm, so can I say that if Chokmah is Adar and Adar is the Ruach Elohim, and just like a man, his Koach is expressed to his wife. So after Ruach Elohim is the Chosher, come the Chosher. Can we say that can we say the Koach Ma? So if Ma is Adar, then the Koach is Chosher. I'm a little.
No, make it
Can
simple.
we say the Koach?
Make it simple. The Koah is the Kohot that we do the Kavanot. What is Ma?
Right.
Ma, it's Adar, because at the beginning,
Adar.
in our history, Ma wasn't existing. It was only upside, but one side exploded and was broken. We needed to create a new structure called Ma, which is the fixing of the 7 kings which were broken by creating 8 kings. Now, where this option comes from the place called Hoshea, because it was already a life there. That's why we had the option to create Adar. What is actually the Koach Ma? Is the Kohot of Adar. Who is Adar? We know it's Mashiach. What is Mashiach? Or Elohim. So Koach Ma, Chokhmah, is the Koach of Ma with Adar, which is relative, which is Avaya.
And like you said, the woman, the real expression, the real call from the husband is the woman, because that's how you give birth. So the kohot is the real expression. It's the only way it can express itself. So in a way, it's ruach. It's ruach in itself. Because without it, ruach is nothing.
So now look what we say. Ouais.
Donc les orotes qui sont remontés en Hibour dans Ima, alors c'est qui sont devenus après Ma. Donc ça veut dire ce qui est remonté les orotes, c'était des kochot.
Non, c'était des Orot. Mais ça a pu se faire parce que les Orot existaient. C'est ça qu'ils appellent Mahadash, parce qu'il y a un Mayachan, c'est lui.
Ah, ok. Merci.
Après, il dit, Ubazeyuvan, look at the pasuk, and now we understand this. He said, Yanchil oivai yesh. So le pasuk is very strange. Regardons le pasuk, il est très bizarre ce pasuk. Ben Nathan help me.
Yeah.
You see, 21.
Yes.
He said, en donnant à ceux qui m'aiment des biens en partage. So, read.
I have wanted to bequeath it to those who love me.
So, I have what? Right?
Yes, ma.
But look in Hebrew. He said, Le'anchil le'oivai yesh. So what is the what? What is the thing that he gives to the people who love him? He gives to him yesh. So first sugya, what do we know about yesh? Shai olamot.
Yes.
Qu'est-ce qu'on sait? Sugya kitalef. Quand tu vois yesh, it's Shai olamot. What Yaakov and Esau battle for? Shai olamot, the 310 words. Now look the secret of the Shai olamot. What is it? When Ishmael give it to you. Pardon, le secret des Shai olamot, c'est quoi? I'll go back in the text. Je repars dans le texte. Secret of the Shai olamot. Give to you. See what he said. Said. I give to my beloved yesh. Je donne à ceux qui m'aiment le yesh. C'est yesh, rachetez votre Avaya Shaddai. Yud of Yudkevavke and Shin of Shaddai. So what is that Avaya Shaddai? Two things. What is Avaya Shaddai? This is Avaya, it's Roi Elohim with the Choshen. The Choshen created the Shaddai in the Torah. So the Shaddai's origin is in the Choshen. First explanation, I give to people who love to me. Yesh, I give to them the Koharma. Why? What is Koharma? It's Avaya and Choshen. I get from that. And she will add another explanation. He said, if we have, si on a Roi, Choshen, Bohu, and Tohu. And Tohu, we know that the inner name of the Tohu is Shaddai. If we have that, you understand? Where do we understand? I give to you Yesh, you have the Shin, and you have the Yud, you have the Shin. I give to you everything. You don't do. Are you get everything by connecting Ruach and Chosher? You got everything by connecting Ruach to Tohu. What's the difference between both of them? C'est quoi la différence entre les deux? This is when Arakadosh, Rabbi Shimon, Rabbi Akiva, they can bring the Geulah by themselves. I just need Ruach and Chosher. And this is when we need everybody to be saved.
You bring Geulah from for themselves or just
No. You can bring Geulah by being 10 in a room. Tu peux apporter la Geulah en étant 10 dans une pièce. Like they did. They tried to do in Tzfat, Rabbi Shimon, his son. What does it mean? They use his path. Chosher. Because in the kosher, I have Shaddai there. So I can do my task. I don't need all the structures.
don't need everyone.
Exactly. What did Moshe say? Let's take everybody. Is these options? Is the yesh, ruah, to?
Is that the option that the Geulah will come to?
No, it depends. Can be both every time. Because what I have here is here. So if it's read back, this is always active.
Then we say that someone reaches on in the kosher by himself, but then you have to the Geulah Shlema, so you have to come back here and have. When we say that someone will attain the level of kosher and the Korot is not there anymore, he reaches on Geulah all the time.
When you succeed and you know how to make the kosher, let's say the kochot, yours, you are in the level of Adam Rishon fixed.
You don't have to.
If you see what Hashem wants. But also you have different options. There's some people, you see them, they are not in the standard mode. Il y a des gens qui les voient, ils sont pas en mode standard. They don't keep Shabbat. I see. But they are sure that they will be in Gan Eden. Many people I come from. No, it's maybe in this path. You know, it's good if it's kosher. Leave me alone. I'm not maybe in your structure of bow, right? Because if you're not here, bow is not standing. You have to say there. Hey, sure, it is sure.
There is that someone who has a bit, maybe not the kosher, they will have to fit. Can he reach kosher by himself?
It will be hard. If Bilam need to fall, it's with Bilam. Wasn't so sure. So who are the others? Even if you say I'm falling, but I see Shaddai. I'm falling. So on finit. Last explanation. Yanchilo levai yesh. So what does it mean? I give to them yesh and I'll fulfill that treasure. C'est-à-dire quoi? Je leur donne encore le yesh et je remplis leur trésor. C'est kol mituk adinim nikra beshem el. All the sweetness that you can bring to the rigorous aspect is called el. Tout le mituk, l'adoucissement que tu peux amener au nom, que tu peux amener, ça passe par le el. El Shaddai, El Avaya, El Adanud, El Chai, El Yaku, Eliyahu. Every time you bring El, you bring Tuk. So what does it mean? What is the expression of the mituk of the sweet aspect? C'est quoi l'expression du mituk de cet aspect? Aleph Akoud. Les Africains sont tout. No, really, that's true. Sweet. This is the expression of sweetness. The code. This is our logo of our edition company. Oh, wow. And with the code, when you have a head, I saw it because I studied last night for 2 nights. Because I was studying the book in Hashim in the original language to see how I can put it in the books of the women. And I saw that Ben Ish Chai, when he was writing, he wrote in Arabic, like on Arab. When he's writing his name, not his name, the name of his father, because it's Yosef Chaim ben Eliyahu. He was writing the name of his father with that. Wow. See? I can show it to you. So I can see. Oh my God. See? I share my screen. Okay, and I share.
Only by this Torah, the Israelites, they were connected. Because they will not connect, they don't want to connect with Mohammed. They hate it.
You see? And also, you have the name of the book in Arabic. It's nothing to do with it. It's crazy what he did. Look, c'est fou ce qu'il a fait.
Tu l'as trouvé en arabe?
Ouais. Yeah.
Ah, tu pourras me l'envoyer? Parce qu'en plus, il a écrit en arabe, pas littéraire, en arabe dialectique.
Ah,
Et je l'ai cherché, je ne le trouvais pas.
look.
Ah, waouh.
Kanun El Nessa. You see how you put the L? Find the picture. So, 1 second. You see? And I checked. So Kanun El Nessa. Even in Arabic, when he uses some hand, he put the Aleph Akud. So what did I do? I said, that's how I already finished high. What did I say? I didn't say it, of course. You see here? Let me show to you. What's it? Petras, Eliyahu. Now we apply it. It's the tikkun. El Natay Hanan. Stop writing Aleph Lamed.
Now.
And what is strong is telling you, even in Arabic, I put Aleph Akud. It means that letters is international. It's not only in Hebrew.
Yeah.
You hear L?
You change your signature for that one?
Huh?
You change your signature? Your signature.
Which signature?
Your one. The L.
Yeah, no, it's my name. I'll write it.
Me now.
You see? I did it. Eliyahu.
Yes. Okay.
And if you see here, what he did, all the time he's writing the name N, he put the Aleph Akud. Aleph Akud. C'est Ben Ish Chai. So even it means that they had that letter in the typing machine. They had it because you see it's typed. It's not like you write it with your hands. It's typed. C'est tapé. Les machines écrire.
Because he was sending all his book to print here.
Yeah.
So here they have
Write it.
if you find this character,
Because when you have to write it in a computer, you have to create all combined to be able to create it. But if you have it in your computer, bah! So I said the L is the mituk. The L, c'est l'adoucissement du din. The L.
Larry,
So look, we finished what he said. After we're gonna celebrate the Siyum. I'll go back in the text. Hel Kanun, Nessa. What he did. They say the mituk come from the name Hel. Ki amituk yeh alideh achesed anikra El. Dirtiv chesed El kol hayom. So because the mituk, the sweetness aspect, will be done from the kindness, which is represented by the name El. Parce que l'adoucissement se fait par le nom El. So now we can understand what does it mean that will fulfill your treasures. C'est-à-dire qu'il va remplir de trésors. C'est les oivai, to the people I love, les gens que j'aime. Et lo tzadikim ascharim. Who? He said the masculine tzadikim. Masculine. Le zachar, c'est masculin. Ça ne veut pas dire homme. She'em besod chesed anikra a'ava. So when you are tzaddik and you are a man, what is your inner definition? You are called love. All we need is love. It's tzaddikim. Now you can make the new pirush on that song. And chinam yesh, I will give to them yesh. What is yesh? Tikkun sheosim b'shem El. So the yesh is the tikkun you do with the name El. What? You just said to me that Yesh is Havaya Shaddai. Now you tell me that I can only do this Havaya Shaddai with the name El. Look, c'est-à-dire quoi? Tu me dis que je peux faire que la Havaya Shaddai dans ce nom El? C'est oui. Ah, Yesh Tikkun, j'ai aussi Beshem El. Chez où Mispar Yesh. Comment? Hein? Entier? T'as compris? Il y a un autre truc, mais pas shoot. Yesh is 3.
Ah, c'est la même
Done.
chose. C'est bon.
And L
Le tableau, s'il te plaît.
31. That's it. Yesh, c'est 310. Et L, c'est 31. So if you want 10 times L, you have Yesh. Après, il dit El chez ou Mispar Yesh, qui colle d'avar chez Bekdusha, kolel Meser. Because everything which is in Kedusha possesses 10 dimensions. Après, il dit Ve Aeser parmi El, possède Mispar Yesh. And 10 times L, Yesh. Et 10 fois L, ça fait Yesh. Mais là, Dafka, Askarim, là, why only the masculine? Pourquoi on dit masculin? Masculine. They should be called Olvai, people I love. Pourquoi c'est eux les masculins seulement? Et là, Gab, Osrotem, c'est non, also their treasures. C'est quoi leur trésor? What are the treasures? Elo Anashim, they are women. Their wives are the women who are tzadikot by themselves. You say also, la dimension féminine, the feminine dimension, is expressed by the Osrotem. Oivai for the men, Osrotem for the women. Rabbi Shai said, it makes sense. We said that Ruach Elohim is masculine and the Choshev is feminine. We say, so the Choshev feminine is called Otzchot. What was the Otzchot we saw last week? It was the Milui of the letters. When I say Yod, in the Milui, Yud Vav Dalet, we say Vav Dalet is the Otzchot, the Otzar. Feminine. Après, il dit, basé, they will be fulfilled, ils seront remplis. And he said, Emale Mizeh, Asachar, Shel Yesh, Shehu Mispar, and c'est parmi elles, because also the women that receive this treasure, which is 10 times the name El, qui est 10 fois le nom El. You understand what he's saying? What he's doing?
Yeah, because of
What is El Shai? This is El Shai. C'est quoi El Shai?
Ah, c'est El Shaddai.
Comment?
El, Shai, il m'a collé les 4.
Bien fait. I took the L, 10 times L, Shai, with the 4 letter Dalet, El Shaddai. You see how you create the light from the vessels. See? Bien fait. Bien fait. Bien fait. Autant de 4 letters, Aleph, Lamed, Shin, Yud, War Elohim, Kosher, Bohu, and tout, like Rabbi Shai.
So how you get Shaddai? Shai is 310. With L, 4 letters, and then you have 2 letters Shaddai.
No. L is 31.
Yes.
31 to 310. 10 times.
Yeah.
That's it. This is the first aspect.
Yeah.
Now, after I had the whole question, how do I create El Shaddai? So I take L, I take Shai. I count the 4 letters of that name. Dalet. Fait. Parce qu'il y a les cohortes. Après, il dit, after he said, Yan ki gam em osim tikun v'mitu b'shem el she'em chesed. So he say also, why is like this? Because also the women, they bring the tikkun and the mituk to the name El. So this is where in this place you can underline it when the souligner. They start telling you women's tikkun, yes. So because gam hen vehem they also do tikkun and mituk. That's why they deserve to receive treasures. So what's the difference between a normal woman and a woman who can have access to the treasures called Shai? Elle is the woman who made the tikkun. Si tu es une femme qui fait tikkunim, tu n'as pas accès parce qu'il faut faire un tikkun à mituk. If you're a woman who never made tikkunim, you have no access because the access of El Shai is through the mituk and the tikkun.
You say that birth can be tikkun.
Le tikkun clair.
C'est shade.
Parce que 3 jours de naissance dans la neige.
Tout le monde passe par là. Combien de milliards de femmes sont passées par là? Combien passent par 3 jours et neige?
On essaye, on
Il faut
essaye.
faire ça avant d'avoir une naissance. Ou c'est.
Lui, c'est des khumra, des mongos. Avant, si tu n'as pas jeûné, avant de donner les chances, tu ne peux jamais rentrer cette lumière.
Pas de naissance avec l'enfant.
Ouais, ça fait sens.
Non, je dis juste. Donner naissance, c'est pas un.
C'est un tikkun, mais il est clali. Tout le monde passe par là. C'est-à-dire que c'est un derrière qu'Hachem il a conçu pour tout le monde. Tu n'es pas dans une dimension de. Tu n'es même pas dans le lishma, parce que tu dois apporter un korban khatat. C'est le. Bien fait. And we finished. Viadua, ki Isha nikret otsar. Talking about the woman who made tikkunim. They are called treasures. This is the Shetraïl. C'est ça qu'on appelle les femmes Shetraïl. Elle est otsar, elle est le trésor quand elle a fait les tikkunim. She's the treasure when she made the tikkunim. Without judging anyone, but we have to say what is written. Sans juger personne, on doit dire ce qui est écrit. Comme Moshe Amurazal. So he's bringing you a Gemara. Elle est Shetraïl. Slowly, plus doucement. Bring a Gemara, Maser Brachot Daf Samer Aleph. Ma otsar Rachav. Milemata vekatsa milemala. Et c'est quoi le otsar? Il y a un code ici. C'est ce qui est large en bas et étroit en haut.
Et des standards de noir. Des standards de
So what is the otsar? What is wide here and narrow? Narrow to the narrow at the top. And it says the black standards.
Black standards. Black standards.
Yeah,
Black label.
No, black standards.
really.
Giggle de Kenan.
Now they're back up.
So it says written like with the Gemara. So the black standard is in the Gemara. That's what I'm just kidding.
So when I ask for that,
Become crazy. It's the Gemara. He said, I want Otsar.
Mais quelle est la connexion? Pourquoi est-ce que ça c'est
faut pas marier les femmes belles.
Mais c'est quoi pourquoi ça c'est Otser?
Parce qu'en fait, il dit, c'est la femme qui est comme ça. It's a woman like this. She is wide here and narrow at the top. Brachot. Rachav, milemata, bekatsa lemala, ken haisha. That is the woman.
That's women. But why this is Otser? Because a woman who can be with good midot and she doesn't do tikkunim, is she Otser?
Let's mean like this. I say, Rabbi Shimon, I give you gold. Gold, just take. Say, okay. I say, now, fulfill your goal with that. You will be happy? Si tu dis maintenant, va prendre l'or là-bas et remplis-le là-dedans. You will be happy?
No.
Why?
It's small.
Ah. So what brings you to see that you can really fulfill? It's like this. Hey, now you fulfill. It goes. And you can fulfill. Tu remplis plus.
Donc la forme de la femme, c'est ça qui fait qu'elle a un trésor.
Oui.
Non, c'est un remède. Pour le fait qu'elle
La forme qu'elle a comme ça, le Haut-Tsar, tu as plus de plaisir à remplir. Tu dis, ah là, le temps que je remplisse la base là-bas, là, hey, je suis déjà riche. Mais if it's like this,
C'est limité.
oui, it's limited.
Why is it?
Because like this, you fulfill more bottom. And after you go up.
What's the with tikkunim? Because you have a woman who have good midot, like you say, but he doesn't do tikkunim.
Dis-moi en français.
Est-ce que ça veut dire qu'une femme qui a fait le tikkunim, elle va être comme ça au niveau même du ranif, Rav Milemata avec Etzer Milemala? Oui. Ça ne veut pas dire qu'une femme qui est comme ça physiquement est forcément Otser.
Non, si. C'est-à-dire qu'elle a la prédisposition. C'est comme si tu dis, il est noir et converti, il est disposé à avoir croire au Khali. Pourquoi tu dis qu'il est noir? Parce qu'il y a une prédisposition. That's why the Africans tell you that a woman who has that shape, she can give birth. Look, if I give you something like that, and something like that, even if you think that it's the same vessel, not the same, you can make a test. You have to have a bottom here. You will see that with that shape and that shape, you don't fulfill the same way. Because if you have a bottle like this, most of the time it's the bottle where we put scotch. You see that it's wide. Yeah, you see?
narrow.
Yeah, you see? It's wide. It's very thin. Now I give you the opposite. I give you something like this.
Yeah.
Even if it seems to be the same, you don't fulfill the same way. Because what happened, you will never achieve the top because you're afraid that you will lose some liquid. So you will stop here, right? Mm-hmm. But if it's like this, you fulfill. Oh. How can you fulfill that and that's not the same way? You see what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Because that's the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. You can go to the top. You have no fear. But here you know that I cannot fulfill on the top because it's going to fall. So you gotta stop here.
Alors, quand Zohar scan, c'est ça qui cherche.
Voilà. If Zohar was here, you say Zohar.
He's here.
Now he comes
C'est
there.
le chemin. Il scanne pour voir si elle est à la forme.
C'est the process.
Kate
Moss. You do Kate Moss?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Il a fait un ligne.
So if you say Zohar, you say, now we come there. Good. But Kate Moss.
No, I'm saying when scanning, it's Ishmael.
No, but I think everyone doing it instinctively because if you see
no, that's what you're looking for.
You know that
you're not supposed to look.
Yeah,
that's what you're looking for. What
exactly.
You're seeing the ship to see if she has.
That's not the first look is mutar.
It's Ishmael.
It's the second one.
Non, mais ça t'as pas bien. Il faut avoir 3 looks. C'est quand c'est plus le même. Minard a fait les deux.
Three look.
Oui. Let me be sure. Sure again, huh?
וזהו צריכות הרצון להם, נשים שלהם, אמלא אותם בשכר זה שם אל, א' למד, בן איש חי. So בעזרת השם, what does it mean we stop here? It's all about understanding that the concept of Chokhmah fulfilling the treasures is also connecting to El Shai. And that El Shai bring both of them to be fulfilled. Who? Men and women. So there's nothing like that. You getting up and your wife, she's poor. No, that's logical. You marry, you get rich, get rich. So how do you prove it? He brought the Gemara Brachot to say, look, always, if you see someone, even you, let's say you have a very, very expensive wine, très cher. You say, I will give to people, and you see that guy come in the Shiva, and his cup is like this. You say, hey, you want more, you want a lot, give me another whole cup. You see, because when it's like this, you fulfill, it's never finished. I'm not finished, but I'm not. Any question, Rabbanim Tzadikim, Tzadikot?
Yeah. All about the middle.
Rabbi Elazar, you're good.
Yes, Rabbi. תודה.
ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן.
אמן.
אמן, הרב.
תודה רבה רבי
Thank you, Rabbi.
ליאון, תודה רבה רבי אליעזר, תודה רבה רבי אמונה, רבי רחל, רבי זוהר.
Merci, Rabbi.
Merci à vous.
תודה רבה, הרב.
Il est là, Rabbi Zohar is here. The scanner.
Shma, it's an auto.
Bye bye, Tzadikim.